like it's been a long time since we've done a sports show, has it?
The 9th.
Why does it feel like it's been a long time?
Welcome to Stupid Ass Sports, April 15th, I believe. 2025. 13th.
Today is the 13th?
Yes, okay. Make sure I got the right date on the on the thing there. Lots of sports. Always lots of sports.
You gotta give me one of these, dude. Gotta give me one of these. Remember this?
What's that?
Yeah, gotta give me one of these.
Oh, what's that?
Sabu.
Oh, yeah,
You gotta give me
Sabu.
one of those, dude.
Rest in peace, Sabu.
Yeah.
I'm glad you know.
Yeah, I did.
I woke up.
He was only 62 or
Dude,
64.
I think he's only 60, I think. Let's look it
Damn.
up real quick.
Sabu was the shit, man. You know what?
Yeah.
Well, just the other day we were watching a fucking ECW stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I wonder what happened. I wonder if he just
60.
was he 60?
Yeah, we can. Oh, hold on.
We got to do like a whole show for Sabu.
Well, yeah, it was very abrupt last minute. I think we would have been nice. Yeah, no, that's.
Was he still wrestling for like another company? What was he doing? Or what was he doing?
He had his last retirement match like a month ago.
Oh,
So he
okay.
had his last match. People were upset with GCW because it was a hardcore match. It was a barbed wire match.
They made him do a barbed wire match.
I guarantee you, Sabu probably wanted that for his last match.
Yeah.
So I don't blame GCW
Yeah, I can see that.
for.
He was from New York, huh? Staten Island.
He was. And then we listened to a little podcast.
What was his real name? Terry Brunk?
Yeah.
Terry Brunk.
Yeah, but he liked being called Sabu.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know if there's any.
You know what's crazy? I don't ever remember him grabbing the mic, doing any promos, doing anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't really remember him ever doing it. Do you?
To be honest, no.
He was never a mic guy. So what does it say?
According to this, it looks like it was a heart attack.
Sabu died of a heart attack. Eesh.
Wait, no, wait. This is someone else.
Oh.
Someone else. I was like, what?
Elephant Boy. What the
That
hell?
was actually Sabu's wrestling name when he first started wrestling.
Oh, Elephant Boy?
But I don't think.
That wasn't him then?
No, because his name wasn't Sabu.
Oh, yeah, and that's just 38.
Yeah.
Well, then.
These are different.
Okay.
I don't know if anything's been.
I mean, it just happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
What, yesterday?
Yeah. But I don't know. It's like with wrestlers that they pass away super early.
Yeah. I wonder if they have any documentaries on Sabu. I mean, I'm sure they do. I mean, they got his matches, but I wonder if he really did any like in-depth stuff, of like himself.
He started talking a little bit more in like shoot interviews. So there's interviews with him talking and stuff like that.
Damn. So he just barely retired.
Yeah, he just had his retirement match like a month ago. Could you not?
So who did he wrestle on his retirement match?
Passed away. I think it said somewhere here. Defeating Joey Janela.
Joey Janela.
Yeah.
I wonder who that is.
Yeah, so they haven't said.
Details?
Yeah. Versus medical emergency according. So.
Huh.
So yeah. Said he having a serious medical emergency on the show floor. Okay, that was years ago though. So yeah, who knows? He could have had something, and I mean they pass away, and especially with his style.
Yeah.
Hardcore. And like I said, I guarantee you that he wanted to go out the way he did with that.
I bet you he did. I bet you he wanted to do a hardcore match. I can see.
Yeah.
I can see him wanting to do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, no, I woke up and I saw something. I looked on my phone and I saw something with Sabu. I was like, oh, Sabu.
Yeah.
But then after actually kind of waking up, I was like, wait a second. And I go back. I was like,
we're like, damn.
Oh shit! No, he passed away.
Yeah.
And that bummed me out.
I know.
That bummed me out.
Yeah, that was a bummer for sure.
So rest in peace, Sabu, man.
Sabu.
Back in the ECW days, I watched.
60 years old. Man, he was a great wrestler. His matches were so fun.
Yeah.
And he was like a fucking like a flyer, which was sick. The Japanese flyer guy, huh?
Yeah.
He was badass. I remember his well. I think the one that we watched, because remember I sat and watched the. We were sitting here watching the ECW one last stand or one night stand, the last one that they did. He did.
He fought Rey Mysterio, I believe, in that one.
I think so. Yeah.
So.
Either that or he did the triple threat. I don't remember because no, the triple threat was Crazy,
Super Crazy, Yoshihiro Tajiri, and Little Guido.
Yeah.
Little Guido.
Yeah, I think he actually did. I think it was with Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, his was Rey Mysterio, and people remember that match from he did this DDT where Rey was like in between the ring and the rail to put a table.
Oh yeah.
And Rey was standing on the table, so Sabu jumps on the thing, grabs Rey in the air, and just DDTs him down. Dude, he did shit like that, man.
Dude, yeah, they did some badass. He was awesome.
Yeah, in his last match, he got thrown through a barbed wire. They make a table thing, but they just put a little bit of barbed wire.
Yeah.
And they threw his ass in there. And but dude, I'm telling you, the guy's, I don't know. It was weird because watching or listening to him talk on the podcast about like doing hardcore matches, he's like, in Japan, you're kind of guaranteed to do one hardcore match. But for some weird reason, they kept giving him to him. And I think it's because he just made him so crazy.
Yeah.
Because he said the way they used to do him was they would just kind of go up into, like let's say the barbed wire in the ring. They would just kind of do little things like grab someone's head or something. Like, oh. Yeah. But Sabu was doing all this crazy shit, like throwing his body into the barbed wire and they're like, oh, this guy's crazy. So they kept throwing barbed wire matches at him, and he just kept doing
I don't know how many barbed wire matches. That's what they did, where they did the ropes for barbed wire?
Yeah, ropes for barbed wire. Sometimes they had like like wood planks or whatever with barbed wire all over.
I think he had the bat, no? Did he have a bat with barbed wire?
I can see him doing that. That was more of a... Who did that? That had to be somewhere in ECW, but... Yeah, it was just like... Yeah, the barbed wire stuff, that was just crazy.
Shit, man. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Good matches, though. Good matches.
Oh, yeah. Great feuds. He had tag team with Rob Van Dam. That's how I got those tag team belts.
Yep.
He tag team with Taz for a little bit. Had some great feuds with Taz, actually. Fought against RVD as well. Him and RVD used to train together with Iron Sheik.
Oh, shit.
So him and RVD wrestled for years. Which is kind of crazy to think, because I knew they came up together. I didn't realize they also trained together.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. And just kind of
they came up with the Iron Sheik, huh?
They trained with the Iron Sheik. Yeah, it was one of the Sheiks, I don't know if it was the main one, but
that's where he's.
That was his uncle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I didn't know that.
That was his uncle, and his uncle gave him the name Sabu.
Sabu gave him the persona and everything.
Yeah, first he called him Sabu or something Elephant Boy. He didn't like that, so then Sabu something, but then it just became Sabu.
Sabu.
But yeah, man, lost a legend, man. Rest in peace. That sucks, dude. That bums me out.
So you went to a game the other day.
Yesterday,
yeah. So how was it? It was a Mariners game.
Mariners got blown out.
Did they get blown out?
Yeah, we're at a 5-game losing streak now.
Oh no!
Which sucks because our division, Mariners are on top. So the Blue Jays, actually, they're on a 4-game losing streak. The Blue Jays swept the Mariners.
Did they?
Yeah.
Damn.
And now they're playing the Yankees. The Yankees are the Yankees.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I didn't watch the Blue Jays series too much, but obviously going to the game yesterday.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, the Mariners are okay. But man, is it really just the offense? I mean, 5-11. I mean,
well, that was the score yesterday. 5-11.
5-11.
Well, I mean, it is the Yankees, right?
And yeah, you can say that because I mean that's what Jerry was saying. Is like, you guys need hitters. Yeah, we do.
Torpedo bats.
We do.
Is that what it was? The torpedo bats.
But we should still be able to keep the Yankees at bay a little bit.
Yeah.
11 runs is quite a bit.
No shit.
So, we'll see. I still have faith in the Mariners.
Well, shit. Our pitching
is okay. It's not. Our pitcher was on.
Yeah.
Our first inning, second inning, they got a few hits in, and I leaned over to Jerry. He's like, "Dude, we need to start getting the bullpen ready." And he's like, "Dude, it's fucking early." I was like, "Dude, trust me." Third inning goes by, okay. Fourth inning, I think some runs started getting in, and then fifth was just blowing out. And then Jerry's like, "Yeah, I think you might have been right." Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, dude, like,
damn."
You can
tell he was starting now.
Yeah, and what sucks, it was so early in his pitching. Like it was the second inning, and I was like, "Oh shit, dude, it's already looking a little weird." And
shit.
Like he was losing confidence and stuff, and you can kind of sense that.
Oh, really?
I think we went to the bullpen a little too late. Mariners started kind of chipping away. It was looking good, and then the Yankees just boom started hitting everything, and I was like, all right, this is done.
So kind of started to make it a little bit of a game, but it was 5-11.
Yeah, no, like I said, they started kind of making it to a game.
Maybe later in the innings, later in the game, maybe?
Like in the middle. But then the Yankees just fucking they just went with it.
Let's see the box score. Who performed well, I should say, in that game?
The Yankees.
Well, yeah. Who on the Yankees? I mean, what? Did Aaron Judge get some home runs and shit, or what?
Trent Grisham, 3 runs.
The fuck is
What
that?
I don't know. Aaron Judge.
He didn't get no home runs.
Judge scores home
2
runs.
hits.
Yeah. Bats. 6 at bats.
Oh, Anthony Volpe got one.
2 home runs. 2 home runs by Trent Grisham. Anthony, that guy. Austin
Volpe,
Wells also got
Austin
home
Wells.
run. Pitching, Schmidt. Yeah. Like I said, they were just.
So let's see. Let's see. The scores were scored. When were the runs scored in? Let's see. Go up a little bit.
So like in the bottom of the first, Mariners are up. We got a home run.
Okay.
That was a good start.
That was a home run.
Yeah, I believe it was a single. Third inning, 1-1. I was like, all right, cool, everything's going good. But look at the 5th.
Oh yeah.
But by this inning, I already saw the pitcher was starting to kind of show a little, I don't know.
Yeah. A little fatigue, a little.
Like they were starting to catch, like they were starting to hit,
getting on
in base, and I was like, fuck, dude, this isn't good.
I see.
So 1 run going in is okay, but I think from this point, I didn't watch the pitcher as close, but by then I would have been like, it might be time. But yeah, right here, that's 6.
Yeah. Well, shit, 4th inning is a little early to go to the bullpen, but still, not in today's baseball anyway.
I know.
In today's baseball, they hit the fucking bullpen, like you said, early.
Yeah, so
4th, 5th, 6th.
7th inning stretch had a little bit of hope. I think the Mariners started getting a couple guys. Then 8th, we're like, all right, sweet.
Oh,
we got a couple more.
I see.
But then the 3 kind of came in the top of the 9th, and that deflated everything. That's when the injury happened.
That's when the injury happened? Oh, that was the 9th?
Yep, the 9th.
Oh, damn.
That was Oswaldo Cabrera, a third baseman. Mariners did get a couple home runs. Polanco was the first home run. Beautiful.
Oh, really?
He's been doing great this season. Julio got a home run, so it was nice. Cal Raleigh got a nice home run too. So it was nice for some of these Mariners.
Do you ever sit in the section so you can catch a ball, or do you always sit like behind the bases, or have you caught a ball?
I've never caught a ball.
No.
I've thought about sitting in areas where you could, but I mean it's baseball. You never know.
Yeah.
And that's not where they do the giveaway stuff sometimes.
Oh.
we didn't even get the giveaway stuff for this one.
Oh, I see.
But.
What do you mean? Wait, but you can still show up early, get a fucking bobblehead, and still get into a seat and shit. No.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But there's
what other kind of stuff they give you?
Oh, I mean, there's certain things that you can that like let's say like a certain type of bobblehead, partnership one.
Yeah.
Those are specific to certain seats. So,
okay.
So you buy a ticket in this section, and boom, that's your way to get that certain style of bobblehead.
I see. Damn.
Make sure this is muted.
That's crazy. You got it muted?
Yep.
What's the score? 11-14. Okay. So far, so good.
Put this on this side.
So far, so good.
Close this one out, I guess, for now. All right.
Is this the first? This is the first sports show since Miami, right? We did one in between, right?
One with Ryan. Was that after?
Oh yeah. That was that's right. Ryan was here. That was That was after. That was his last one. That was
on the 9th. So that one actually wasn't too long ago.
Why does it seem
Friday.
like it was a long time?
I don't know, but I know exactly what you mean. It feels like it has been a long time since we've done a sports show.
It does.
I think it's because we haven't done one on a Tuesday.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just a day.
Yeah. And I don't know. These sports are just kind of everything is flying by.
Going by, yeah. We're in the middle of May already, dude.
Middle of May.
Half the year's already gone. Damn near.
Yeah, and then like the NBA Finals, like at the time, it kind of feels like, damn, it's still going on. But there's so much shit going on.
Dude,
these NBA Finals,
there is.
This is a fun NBA Finals to watch. There's so much action. Like the kind of blowouts, even the blowouts are like today were kind of fun.
Yep.
But even with the blowout game, you're still gonna have like 2 or 3 good games.
In
between, like, oh shit, one game was.
This playoff series, this playoff year was fucking great. I feel like. Yeah, and there's a lot of parity this year more than any other year. There's not one team even at the beginning of it is just thinking, oh yeah, they're gonna go. I mean, obviously I said the Celtics, but I mean when you sitting there thinking about it, a lot of them teams were really good. The Celtics weren't even the best team in the league. So the Cavs were better, which the Cavs just got eliminated. Pacers, Knicks, I mean all them Pistons, dude, a lot of them series they're fun series, man. They were good series. I mean all of them were good. I think the first round got a couple sweeps, right? Because Cavs swept Miami.
Yep.
Thunder swept Memphis. But I think other than that, no sweeps. Everything else is even in the West,
like
man.
An actual clean
you remember how the West was,
yeah.
right? All the teams were above 50 win teams.
Yep.
So there was a lot of good teams in there, and that was so hard. That one still was hard to pick out.
Yeah.
And the Thunder are still hanging around. The Nuggets are still giving them trouble. Fucking they beat them a few times. But the whole thing is I've lost money in this year though. I've lost money in the
playoffs
season of the playoffs. Yes, right. I have not won. No, I have not. I haven't won my bets, man. And my bracket's all fucked up. Like even just picking them out, like I picked them out so bad.
Well, like you said, the parity this year is just insane.
Yeah. And the injuries is a thing. The injuries is a thing. So, and this is where it goes back to everybody's complaining that the players are not playing enough games, but they are playing enough games because they're getting hurt, or they're not practicing enough, or they're not training it, or you know what I mean. They're not taking care of their body the way they should be. And I mean sometimes they're freak accidents too, But a lot of big names got injured in this run too. So that was a whole another thing. Like Steph is out. Fucking Ant-Man had an ankle injury too that he got hurt. I mean he kept playing, but Joker's not really hurt, but I think Joker's just flat out tired.
You think he looks a little exhausted out there?
Yeah, I think so. I think from the first series when they played the Clippers. Yeah. I think they wore him the fuck out.
I think he's ready to go back to
Serbia. Yeah.
Serbia.
Too, you think about it, they played in the Olympics too, this last summer. So they played throughout the summer. Then they got into the year, and still were playing too. So
I think it's one of those things where
LeBron got hurt, Luka got hurt. I mean, there's been a lot.
Well, no, I was gonna say it's one of those things where, like in Joker's situation, where you're exhausted, but you're here at the NBA Finals, so you want to play.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you're already kind of a little bit over
Joker, the Serbian team went to the finals against the USA in the Olympics. So you think about that. He played that, and he's still here. They haven't announced the MVPs yet,
right?
But they're getting there. So Joker's one of the favorites. It's either him. It's going to be him or SGA. So
speaking of MVPs, Yankee fans, relax.
Every
time he's up at bat, Judge is MVP.
Yeah, were they?
MVP every time.
Dude, shit.
And I want to talk shit, but also his stats are crazy. So,
is he leading the league? Is he leading majors?
Yeah.
Probably in home runs and hits and all that kind of. Is he? What's it looking like?
Let's see. MLB at bat standings stats
or leaders.
Hitting stats leaders. At this point, you're better off walking Aaron Judge. He's averaging. He's 0.4, dude.
Oh yeah! Wow, his average.
Yeah, and look right below him, Kyle Schubert, 0.2.
Is he on the Yankees too? No, he's
no. Oh. But dude, that's from 0.4 to 0.2.
Oh, is that a 2? Oh, it looks like a 3.
That's a big drop there.
That is a huge jump.
Wait, this is not in order though. Hold on.
No, you have to hit the average button up top.
All right, here we go. But still, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Judge still 0.4. Jacob Wilson 0.348.
This is for batting average.
Batting average.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you might as well walk the guy.
What about let's do hits. Let's do home runs.
Home runs. All right, I think Judge is also
Judge, for sure.
Judge with 14 so far this season.
Summers is right there too.
Was also 14.
Cal Raleigh, look at that guy.
Cal Raleigh's been doing great, dude. Big dumper, dude.
Sheesh.
You don't expect to see a Seattle guy there, but Cal Raleigh's having a year. Polanco added one more, so he's not too far behind them at 10. So, yeah, Raleigh's been on fire. I wish I would have got his fucking bobblehead now. Might have been my RBI.
That's quite a bit for Aaron Judge, man. Shit. Is that for all of baseball? Is that just one side, or is
No, that's all baseball.
Oh, okay.
It's all baseball. New York, Philly, Arizona, Seattle.
How many games are we in now?
So, we
40, 48 or so? 40? It was 22, 25, right about 50?
I think we're hitting the 50 mark.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And they do 162, right?
Yeah, 2 minutes. Too much. NBA's heading that fucking direction, too. Didn't they cut back on NBA a little bit?
They added more games. They added the play-in tournament.
They're at 40-something games.
Yeah. No, they've been stuck at 82. But they've been talking about changing it.
42 games for the Mariners.
But, I mean, every year there's always something, right? There's always They want to cut the quarters back from 12 to 10. They're talking about doing, but 82 games. I think they're stuck on 82 games. I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
I think that's a decent amount.
Yeah. I mean, they play, what, twice a week, 3 times a week, something like that. Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not every day because I mean, shit, these guys. I mean, it's not a physical sport. But I mean, they're running up and down the fucking court.
It takes its toll on the body.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
On the joints, the knees,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
the knees, ankles.
Oh yeah. And then playoff time, shit gets ramped up like a motherfucker.
And then they
right?
let them play.
Then they just let them fucking go at it, which is cool.
I like when they flex, like because they're so skinny.
Yeah, that guy.
It's like,
Um. So let's see, what do we got for that was NBA, right? We went back to baseball a little bit,
yeah.
but let's see
No F1, so I don't have any F1 updates
no
this
F1
week.
stuff, huh?
But people are watching McLaren because McLaren's turned it up.
Yeah,
Their car's a little quicker.
Uh-huh.
I was watching a YouTube video today. They think that it's not illegal, but they're thinking that McLaren might have some sort of pad that cools the tires off.
Oh.
Because they're noticing that the tires tend to have more grip.
Uh-huh.
Their drivers are not slipping as much as other drivers, and the tires are lasting a little longer. So they think there's a little pad technology where it kind of cools the tire as it heats up. So
Really?
it doesn't. Obviously, it's not going to get cold, but it's doing enough to where
It makes a difference.
it's making a difference because the wear and tear on the tires isn't what it is in other.
But the pad would have to be on
No, it's built into
the tire
into
itself?
the thing, that tire housing thing. So
Okay.
that material is it's kind of like, it's not a gelatin, but it works out like that. Like when you buy that gel that you put in the freezer. It's kind of like that. Let's see.
Huh.
Oh, hold on.
Like for when you get ankle injuries?
Cool.
A cooling pack.
But it's not completely illegal, because they're noticing the back tires are staying cold. A week ago, how does McLaren see old suspicion? It's kind of hard to find something.
Yeah.
But essentially, that's the talk with F1 right now.
Really?
Red Bull's going after him, and we'll see if they can actually get something. But essentially, what they did was with thermal imaging, they found that, hey, why are their tires not as hot
cool?
as everyone else's?
No way.
So they're
Damn.
that's the hot.
But it's
hot
not
discussion.
illegal. So they're not
No.
doing anything wrong.
Nope. They're
You
not doing
ain't
anything
cheating,
illegal.
you ain't trying.
So which means
Are
that
those rear wheel drive cars or are they front? Are they all? What are they?
I kind of feel they have to be all have to, right?
You think so?
Yeah, but there's got to be technology to, like, when you brake
You can
and
change
you're
them?
turning, because sometimes the front wheel locks.
Uh-huh.
So maybe I think that has to be all. It
Yeah.
has to be all. That's actually a great question. Let's see. Are F1 cars all-wheel drive right there? See?
Oh, yeah.
It's always listening. Right? No,
No.
it says F1 cars are not all-wheel drive. They're exclusively
Rear
wheel
wheel
But
drive.
I know they lock up in the
Oh.
front, so I think the brakes are on the front.
Wow.
Or all tires have brakes on
Uh-huh.
them.
Yeah.
Rear wheel. We can propel.
Interesting.
Rear wheel. But yeah, no news, just that.
Uh-huh.
There was a driver that they got let go of for, I think, Williams. It was like a rumor, but it was going to happen. It was a whole weird situation. They knew going into the Miami Grand Prix that he was most likely going to be released. So he was released. And it's weird. They signed, his backup was signed last year.
Uh-huh.
So it was just kind of a wait and see when the backup guy was going to come in. It was a whole weird situation. I didn't care to look into it too much. But I think it wasn't Williams,
Uh-huh.
some other car. I can't remember which one, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, that is soft, slow F1 news.
Slow F1 news. No F1 news.
Yeah, but there is a Grand Prix next week.
There's a
and
race.
We'll be back.
There wasn't. Is that the first one he has to be going to after Miami? Was there one this last Sunday? It wasn't one this last Sunday.
No one this last Sunday. We were able to relax. Romania Grand Prix is the next
Romania.
one. 6 a.m. But yeah, the Miami one. Oh, we've already talked about that one. So yeah, pretty excited. I kind of want to, as weeks leading into the Grand Prix is finally when.
Dude, you should make
start
us some
looking
cool thumbnails so we can get traffic too, like we did last time.
I would have to. I can't make it. We'll have to hire someone too. Or Anthony can make it too. The producer.
Well, we can make him.
Maybe.
Yeah, we can,
he knows how to Photoshop.
yeah.
But a little soccer news.
Do we still have the Miami one on here?
That's a great question. We'll look it up. Probably. The good news is with soccer, Seattle is on a hot streak.
Oh, soccer. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna look up our thumbnail here. Media. I want to do the Wi-Fi, but I don't. Oh.
You're gonna connect to Lowe's TV or Eddie's TV or whatever it is.
I guess. Wait, it depends. We got the Messi.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right, cool.
That was a nice one.
Yeah, it was a good one. Let's see. What was I talking about? Oh, MLS. The Sounders actually won their game, but a little detail in their victories. They have a guy, Muzaski. We were all crucifying him. I was crucifying him.
Oh yeah. Why?
Because he came to the team, he was playing, and he hasn't done shit. Well, he's on a 5-game scoring streak.
Ooh,
and
keep talking shit. Keep talking shit.
And he's hushed the haters.
Ah.
But you know what? Break the record. Do one more. Prove it. You want to prove something? Do one more.
He's a new. He just got.
We brought him on last year, and people were just like, "Why did we sign him?" kind of deal. And then he just never performed, and finally he's scored a goal in the last 5 games. He's doing good. They beat Dallas, or they beat Houston. I'm sorry. They play. Oh man, I forget who they're playing in this next coming week. Oh, Sporting Can't. No. Portland wins. Anyway, I can't remember the next game. But yeah, he's on a little hot streak. There was a crazy margin in New York Red Bulls beating the Galaxy 7-0. I don't know what the fuck happened there with LA Galaxy, but that is a crazy margin considering
7-0.
Yeah, considering LA Galaxy
They're
are the defending champs.
Yeah.
Once again, this is a parity league, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Leo Messi and Miami did lose their game though. Somewhere in here. Oh, 4-1 against Minnesota.
They lost when?
That was on Friday or Saturday. But yeah, no games this weekend. Vancouver versus LAFC. Oh, that was already happened. My bad.
Are you back to watching soccer?
Yeah. The Sounders actually play LA tomorrow in LA.
Oh, okay.
This is league match because they're trying to cram some games in while we get some of these tournaments going. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of MLS to watch tomorrow, including I think the Champions League stuff with Cruz Azul. I want to look that up real quick.
They're in Champions League right now?
Well, the Cruz Azul right now they're in the final for
for
the champions.
Jerry's team, huh?
Yeah, they're taking on.
So he gets to win at basketball, he gets to win at baseball, and he gets to win at soccer.
Well, check us out. They're in the semifinal playing against Club America. There's a history of Cruz Azul getting fucked by America. Not necessarily America themselves, but the refs. There's a whole joke of Nora Penal or Penal para America. Nora Penal is the Mexico thing because if you remember the World Cup, Ruben with Netherlands dove inside the box, and that gave a penalty to take Mexico out. And in the replays it showed he dove, it was a penalty. So gave birth to Nora Penal.
They gave it to him anyway?
Well, with America, it's different. America has this history of the refs always calling a penalty in their favor. And even with video system referee, controversial, the refs always favor in America. So Cruz Azul got fucked about two playoffs in a row. They lost the final because of some bullshit like that, I believe. And they got eliminated at the last playoffs because of a penalty given. So there's a whole joke of penal para America. Because America has fucked over Cruz Azul on penalties. So
okay.
That's going to be an interesting game. So
they did 2 games?
Well, check this out. Game 1.
Are they playing right now?
No, that's going to be Thursday, which is in 2 days.
Okay.
The first game of the Liga MX semifinals Thursday. The second game is usually going to be on Sunday. But next week, June 1st, is the CONCACAF Champions League final, which is going to be played in Mexico City. I was hoping it to be in Vancouver. It's going to be against Vancouver. Now, you would think Vancouver, MLS team. Shit, right?
Oh.
Guess what? Vancouver is the best team in MLS
really?
right now.
Wow.
Little bro grew up, and they're tearing it up.
Wow. Okay.
So
Vancouver's
I
nice.
was hoping that that game would
Would
be
you go to
played.
that game?
Yes, absolutely.
Woo.
1000%.
Oh, you take your brother. Yeah, your brother.
I would go, and also I'd like to brag to say I've been to two CONCACAF Champions Leagues finals.
Okay.
But Leagues Cup starts shortly after that in July when Cruz Azul takes on Seattle, which would be the second time I've watched them play.
Cruz Azul got some tough games coming.
Oh yeah,
They got to play America twice, Vancouver, and then the Sounders.
and that's if they beat America,
And
they
then the
make it through the
Galaxy?
final league.
Look at that.
Yeah, these are League Cup games, so they'll play Seattle Sounders.
Yeah.
So I got to buy tickets to that.
Yeah.
They'll play. LA
Oh,
Galaxy
you guys
Leagues
already
Cup.
went to one, and they beat it. They beat Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was a tie.
That was for champions, and I think
Was it a tie or did they win?
Cruz Azul won in Mexico City.
Oh,
So
okay.
that ended that series. But this is Leagues Cup. This is a tournament that a lot of people talk shit about.
Yeah.
So they'll be taking on the Sounders, LA Galaxy, and Colorado. Now, around this time in Liga MX is like their preseason.
Oh, okay.
That's another little tidbit with this tournament.
Ah.
But yeah, no, at least they have two big games against America and the one against Vancouver for the final. They're competing for trophies right now.
No shit.
So yeah, Cruz Azul is doing pretty well.
They're doing great, huh?
Yeah.
Shit, fucking
A lot of
Jerry,
pressure on
man.
their shoulders.
Fucking Jerry,
That's
man.
all I got for their Premier League. Liverpool already clinched the championship, I think.
Uh-huh.
Was it Liverpool? No, it was the City. But Premier League's already settled standings. Yeah, Liverpool. They've already clinched the league, so I think there's only a couple games left, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, 83 points over
Liverpool
Arsenal, 63.
Clinched the Premier?
Yeah, they have one single bracket,
Or so-
and you can get such a big lead to where even if you have 3 more games left in the season, there's no way Arsenal's going to catch up.
Uh-huh.
68 to 83. Liverpool ran away with the trophy this season. Arsenal's in a second place, but they're going to be in a battle with Newcastle, Man City, Chelsea, Aston Villa. Surprisingly, doing pretty good this season. My team, right here,
Manchester.
is in.
Whoa, they're down there.
They can. I want to say
They're going to get the boot?
no. They won't be relegated because Ipswich has only got 22 points,
No.
and it would take a
They're
lot for
way up
United
there.
for United.
39.
So yeah, United's no longer the powerhouse they used to be. They should be up
Shit.
here,
Uh-huh.
but
Damn.
down here.
What happened this year?
New coach, a lot of some player drama here and there and stuff like
What
that.
are they,
and just-
10 and 9? Is that what that is? Am I looking at that?
yeah,
Am
and
I
you know
looking
what? There's no such thing as tanking in Premier League. So yeah, it doesn't benefit.
That's
them
true.
doing
You
any
can't
of
do that shit, huh?
No,
You get the boot.
not at all. Not at all.
You know what? That's actually kind of cool. Actually, I actually like that.
Yeah. So so these
Even
guys,
though they're in the league, you can still get the fuck out of the league.
yeah,
and we can bring some other bitches in.
These 3 guys are gonna get relegated. Now, fun fact. I'm glad you mentioned this.
Yeah.
In a year or two, USL is still around. The USL is the league that Pele played in.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So USL and MLS used to have this nice little partnership going,
Okay.
but they kind of stopped. MLS became huge and all that stuff. So USL has been doing an Eastern and Western thing for a couple years, and the league is actually respected. They get a decent amount of people following. Well,
No.
they're going to do something, and it's going to be special. They want to do the single bracket style that Europe is doing. So people want this in MLS. People say, hey, we want one bracket, teams moving in and out, first division, second division, and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
MLS is not going to do that because they don't make money doing that.
Yeah.
They're
Yep,
all about
yep,
money.
Yep.
USL knows that they're a professional league, but they're not as big as MLS. So what do you do?
So what do you mean? What do you mean one bracket? Like it goes by
There's exactly
wins and
that.
loses. It doesn't go by east to west.
Yeah,
I
exactly
see.
like the Premier League. So
I
there's no
see.
east to west. Like the Premier League.
Kind of like college. Kind of like March Madness.
I
in
don't
a
know.
way?
I don't watch it. So see how here in the Premier League, I should probably screen share a little bit. Why not?
Can you put that in there without getting in trouble?
Yeah.
You gonna
that's fine.
get us
That's
kicked off?
No.
We're gonna get fucked once the game shows up there.
Oh, I just won't pick. So in the Premier League, you see it's just one bracket. No East West. No AFC South. This is all
no
just
divisions.
one big
Okay,
bracket.
Okay.
So every
One league.
Yeah, one league. These guys qualify for Champions League. That's the tournament next year.
Okay.
Aston Villa is going to qualify for Euro.
Okay.
Red means you're getting relegated. It means you're getting knocked down the second division.
Yeah.
You're gone.
Yeah.
3 new guys are coming up.
You go back
next year.
to the B. You're the B squad.
Yeah. So the guys that won the second league, they're getting promoted. Guess what? You guys did good. You guys are coming back up to the first division.
I see,
Might be able to look that up actually. Where in American sports, it's East and West.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing these guys qualify for playoffs.
Okay.
But see how there's 2 brackets and no punishment. If you have a shit team, you have a shit team. That's the way MLS works. If your team is bad, your ownership you're still probably making money somehow.
Yeah.
But they don't want to hear that. Hey,
they probably all share money, and all the owners probably fucking, you know.
Yeah, but imagine like making like the Ryan Reynolds thing with the guy from It's Always Sunny, dude. They bought a team like in the 4th division.
Yeah.
And they're bumping them up. They're trying to come up to the first. Like, that is a grind. Instead of them saying, "Hey, let's buy a team in Seattle."
Yep.
Like, let's invest in the Sounders.
Yeah.
That's a safe bet.
They bought a Norwegian team or something.
Yeah, that's a safe bet. So imagine, you have money? Would you rather buy a secure team? You know what? I want a team.
I would like to build my own team.
Then you welcome the Premier. Anyway,
I like to build.
USL is going to do that here in a year or two, where they're going to let the teams be relegated, come back, and they're going to attach some leagues and stuff like that to it. So USL is going to follow the format of the Premier, and it's either going to work or they're going to crumble. But I hope it works.
So they're not going to do East to West no more. That's how it is. It's just going to be. They're all going to be ganged together.
Yeah, and this is USL. And you know what? This is interesting enough to where I might consider watching.
I
might consider.
What about how do they pick and choose who gets to come in and come out of the league? Like, is it
win-loss and probably some sort of
but I mean, okay, so if you kick out the bottom 5 teams out of your league, and you get 5 more teams, where do you get those 5 teams from?
They actually had a whole chart.
Do they have like a G League? Do they have like another?
No, they're technically kind of. Technically, you work your way up. So Premier League.
So this could be any team from anywhere can be in your league type of deal. Yeah or nah? Or is it just a regional thing?
No. Second league.
Is it a country thing?
So no. So let's say this is the EFL.
Okay.
So the EFL is the underneath the Premier. Premier is the top.
Okay.
So right here, this is the second string of professional teams.
This is like the G League, the B League, the B. You got the A squad. Let's say majors. Yeah. Minors. Like that?
Minors, but the minors aren't owned by any of the major league teams. These are still these are their own entities.
Yeah.
So you're still able to trade. Like say, hey,
you can still trade within them guys.
You can say like, hey, my player's not getting too many minutes here. Maybe I got a young prospect that's 17 years old, and I want him to get more play time, but my roster's kind of heavy. I got to keep the guys happy. I'm gonna make a deal. I'm gonna loan him to Sheffield United. Hey, you're gonna go down and play in the second division for at least this season. If you do good, we'll bring you back up. Okay. So you can loan players.
Okay. So EFL and Premier and EFL are one league, basically.
Technically, yes.
Okay. So I guess that's what I mean. So
yeah, I tell you, when I was a kid, when I was younger,
you would have to have a lot of other teams to be able to bring one in and bring one out, and shit like that.
Yeah, so these guys would move in. Leeds, currently Leeds, Burnley, and Sheffield United.
Those 3 are going to move up?
Yep. Swansea, they've been down there for a while. So when I was a kid, dude, I remember seeing Sunderland, they were in the Premier. Swansea actually was in the Premier too.
So a lot of these teams used to be in Premier.
Leeds is always in and out. They were in last season. Looks like.
And when you get to Premier, the competition's tougher.
Yeah, Watford.
You probably get paid more.
Yeah, Watford was in the Premier not too long ago. Queen's Park Rangers. It's been a couple years since I've seen Queen's Park Rangers. It's been a while.
And you probably got other kind of perks.
You get a little bump in wage, but it's one of those things where.
Dude, we should buy a sports team, dog.
You can invest. We can invest into a Scottish team.
We should buy a sports team, dog.
I kid you not. We can invest into a Scottish
Shut up.
team. Yeah. My algorithm on Instagram's like, hey, you want to buy a soccer team? I'm just like, at 2 o'clock in the morning, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. They're in Scotland. I was like, fuck. I can make it a little bucket. I can make a trip. But yeah, so they're looking to do that in USL at some point. Let's all right. Let me stop screen sharing here. That way we can
not get in trouble.
Well, I want to click on the game. So yeah. Oh, wrong screen.
Wrong one, dude. Yep, we gotta stay there. There he is.
All right. So
there you go. There you go.
We're also watching the Thunder versus the Nugs, the little Nuggies.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it was a pretty close game. I don't know what it is now, but
yeah, that's all soccer stuff. I have MLS stuff. It's not too much.
Have you checked out any hockey games?
Oh shit, they're in playoffs, huh?
They're in the playoffs too.
No, not actually.
When there's no basketball games, TNT, as far as Max, has been actually you haven't. So Max, they are doing the NHL playoffs. Like strictly, I think they're doing the NHL playoffs. So they're in there. If there's no basketball games to watch, boom, there's a hockey game. So like the other day, I was watching. Who was I watching? The Capitals, I think. Capitals and somebody else. I don't remember who it was. It was kind of that game. It was like a beatdown game. It was kind of like that being by like 4 goals or something. So I was like, I mean, I didn't really get into that one, but they're also getting NASCAR on with fucking with Max too. So they've been advertising NASCAR a lot.
Getting into motorsport a little bit more, dude. I might start watching.
I'm not
NASCAR.
gonna get into NASCAR. I'm not a runner lap kind of guy.
Well, there's tracks where they don't just take left turns. and that is my only thing is.
Yeah, the left turn deal.
Yeah, because Indy, I might try getting into.
And
Indy
500 laps. It's like, god damn.
It's a lot for those athletes.
A lot of motherfucking laps, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well,
ooh, 35-33. Look at that.
Shorty
look
there?
at that girl back there. She was fine.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
What's her at, dog?
I know. What's her Instagram, bro? She got OnlyFans too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so also, the NBA had a draft, not a draft, but a team.
Drafting order.
Drafting order. Yep. Let's pull that up right now, sir, because I want to bitch about it.
All right.
All right. I want to bitch about it just a little bit.
Do I have to put it up, or are we?
Yeah. But give me, pull it up there, dude. Also, the NFL is going to be dropping the schedule here very soon too. Yes.
I thought the game's already like.
So this is the draft order, right?
Yes.
Let's see. So does that doesn't really give you too much in-depth stuff. Let's go to. What is that, Tankathon? What the hell? What kind of website was that?
It's Tankathon.
Wait, go back to that.
Tankathon, all right.
They have stuff on top. What's the NBA home? What's the mock draft? What's the big board? Compare prospects. Let me see.
Where's compare?
Give me in one of those. Let me see what. I want to see what pulls up here. Okay.
Oh, you have to know the prospects.
These are the players.
Yeah,
You go through each players. Wait, keep going. We'll go to NBA home.
NBA home.
There, yeah. Let's see. Simulate lottery. Look at that. Streaks. This is like a stat. This is like a stat page.
This is draft lottery.
That's a draft simulator, dude.
Yeah.
What in the fuck? That is the weirdest fucking. Give me a. What's that mock say?
Which one?
That's a mock draft. Somebody.
Do you want me to sim a mock?
Do it. No, give me a sim. Give me a sim right there. Let me see what happens. Right. Hit it. What happens? Oh my god! Look at that.
The Phoenix.
Dude. Oh, it just did them all. Bang.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Is this for
that
roster?
Is crazy. End of lottery.
I don't know what the fuck.
Can I just get it to where the Celtics are number 1 and then just leave it? I wonder how long that would take you.
Yeah, I can see you just sitting there.
That is a crazy website, dude. Hey. Portland. There you go. Okay, I like that one. That one's okay. Philly.
Atlanta.
That is
San Antonio.
Crazy. Oh, yeah. You like that one? You like that one?
It's not doing anything
Toronto with the bottom?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just mixing up the top?
Looks like it.
Huh.
Oh, well.
Chicago. Brooklyn.
All right.
Huh, that's crazy. That is the weirdest fucking thing. So I was more thinking of, okay, so the draft lottery happened. What else? Let me see. What about odds? Let's see. Odds, results. Okay. What can we find right there?
Odds?
Yeah. Tankathon again? Wait, maybe. Oh, go. Oh, wait. Yeah. Actually, hit that. Go back to Tankathon.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Draft lottery odds. Okay, this is different now. See?
Yeah. Okay.
So these are the guys. So these are the odds, right? Where's the odds at? 14. What's the position 1? 14%? Is that right? 40%? 40%?
Says
40%? Because they were the worst teams.
Yeah.
So they should have the best chance of getting the number 1 spot.
Well, that didn't happen.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Look. Okay. So that is also what I want to complain about. 1.8% chance, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right? So I think what it is, I think what it is that you total everything, it'd be 100%, right? And they have 14, right? So that should have been the way it was, but it wasn't. How does Dallas from a 1.8 get the number 1 pick?
How does it? Wait, how do they do the draft? Do they hit like a button and lottery?
What they do is they write it on a card and they say, "Oh, okay, here you're gonna be number one. Oh, here you're."
That sounds corrupt.
They have envelopes. Go. Okay, go to. Actually, can you throw a quick video of like how it worked?
Yeah, I guess.
Probably on YouTube. I mean, if you probably go to YouTube, you can find or like the draft, so you can see how they do it. They don't have it in like a fucking wheel.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a thing. It's like a whole backstage thing.
Well, it's a 2-minute video here. I mean, because we're not playing audio, so.
No, yeah. But I mean, at least you can see.
Yeah.
Maybe watch. Oh
Okay.
wait, look at this. What's that?
All right. He's already saying what they're doing. 14 ping pong balls, numbered 1 through 14.
They're actually in ping pong balls.
Then balls are drawn from a machine. There are 1,001 possibility combinations.
Wow.
Regardless of the 4 balls are drawn. So before the lottery, okay, combinations
No way.
have been assigned to each NBA lottery team. For example, this year the bottom 3 teams, the Jazz. Okay, hold on.
140 combinations.
20 other pages have 105, and so on. Process. Wait,
So they get 4 different balls? Is that right?
I think they get. This sounds fucking confusing. It's probably easier if we can hear them. No process overseen by the president. Okay.
Oh my god, he's corrupt.
So he.
See, they bring it out like that
An envelope.
on the broadcast.
They should show us the way those balls are.
I want to see what the Dallas Mavericks ball look like. Maybe it had a couple, maybe it was lighter than all the other ones.
Maybe.
They just didn't, put enough weight into it. Fucking sucked it up.
Let's see. Well, you can watch it.
Can you watch it? Oh, you can probably watch it on NBA, huh?
Looks like a day ago. Yeah.
Is that you think they have the whole thing on there?
We're gonna watch the little balls go around.
Look at that.
It looks
I'd
like
be curious. I don't think I don't think they don't show that much.
I'd be careful showing this because I don't know if this because it's NBA.com stuff. I just want to see if it's the whole thing.
Let's
all
see.
I want to see.
Okay.
Little
It
ad.
might be if it's got a fucking ad on it.
License, email. We're not doing that.
Oh, okay. You got to get it on here.
Yeah. All right. Looks like we.
Interesting.
Okay. Don't shut us down, NBA.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
We're trying to help you.
I'm trying.
I'll try to find it on here because I have NBA. I have NBA on here.
Yeah. So
yeah, I was kind of curious as to how that was gonna work.
I got to see our coach.
But also, I wanted to just see the odds. I wanted to see. So if you had a 14% chance, bro, how do the fucking Dallas Mavericks get the number 1 pick? Be 1.8 chance.
It's random. All right. They got lucky. The balls don't lie. You know how that works?
I believe it's a setup.
It might be.
I believe it's a setup. 1.8% chance.
I just don't believe. I don't believe anything the NBA does anymore. After we got rid of the Sonics,
I know.
I don't believe the NBA.
I know.
Anything. But yeah.
You know what? So
the Mavericks are gonna get homeboy.
Oh yeah, dude. They'll get Cooper Flag for sure.
What position does he play?
Cooper Flag is I want to say he's a stretch 5 or he's a power forward 4.
And he's that good?
He's very good. He was the guy in the tournament. They didn't win. I don't know if you remember. He got actually hurt though. He got hurt going into the tournament, and I think he played in the last game.
Yeah.
And it was either against Houston or because he played for Duke, so it was Duke, North Carolina, I think.
They're always Duke.
No, it wasn't North Carolina, was it? I can't remember. It's been so long, I fucking don't remember anymore. It's been 3 months. But anyways, he is the standout guy. God, I was just so And Portland. When are we gonna get a break? When's Portland gonna get a break, man?
Jeez.
I mean, fuck.
We need Portland, dude. Seattle needs a team.
This is like 2 years. This is like 2 years.
Besides, we got good.
I think we watched the last one. You remember?
But we got good intel. That,
Portland was supposed to be up there too.
Sonics are coming back next year.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy said that.
Good intel.
The guy said for sure they're coming back.
Good intel. Man.
Cooper Flagg's gonna be a stud, dude. He's gonna be very good. He's already very good. So he's coming in as like a Chet, big guy, lanky guy. Not as tall, but because Chet's pretty tall. Victor Wembanyama, your guy.
Yeah.
He's definitely not as tall as Victor Wembanyama is. But I just hate that it had to go to Dallas.
Why?
Because I wanted them to suffer more. In 2012 when they beat Miami, or 2008, whatever it was, I want Dallas to suffer. When they got rid of Luka, I was like, all right, they're mad. They're going to stay mad.
Yeah.
But now they're getting Cooper Flag. And in 1 year. Well, I guess it wouldn't have happened. They might not have been so bad. I was like, what if they didn't trade Luka and he's still there, but they probably wouldn't have been as bad anyway.
Do you think
but they still weren't. They were in the fucking playoffs for fuck.
Do you think Homeboy's going to keep his job now?
Yeah. Nico? Yeah, he will.
You think he paid off the NBA?
Dude.
I need this job.
I really do. I feel like that shit was rigged, dog. San Antonio also needed a big guy. And a guy, they always get guys from overseas. Oh, guess what? There's a very good guy coming into the league. Mm-hmm. He's going to change everything. Where do you go? Fucking San Antonio.
That's because of Pop.
Pop too.
In the retirement.
Pop too. No, yeah, he's actually moved into the front office, so that's good. He had to. He had to. He had a heart attack. I think he had another one too.
Ooh.
I think he's got like some bad. Dude, he had
a stroke, I think.
He's 80, 70-something, 75
years old. Yeah, he's still fucking running fucking
yelling.
He's still yelling at all these kids.
Dude, yeah. And I feel for the guy, I love Pop. I love Coach Popovich.
Well, it's one of those things where I
don't like the Spurs, bro. I wish he was Coach Pop for the Seattle Sonics.
Well, there you go. Actually, he's been a big supporter of bringing the Sonics back.
Yeah.
Because his wife was from Seattle.
Yes.
He married she thinks she passed away.
But,
Yep. But his wife from Seattle, so he, even during his Hall of Fame induction, he said, we need to bring a team to Seattle. So.
No, yeah, he was a no bullshit kind of guy, man.
Yeah.
He was like no bullshit. And throughout all of his interviews, people hated on him, because he was always just kind of a fucking, not like a smart ass, but his interviews were real short. He never really, you know what I mean? He was always kind of a bad interview. But then later on, you can just tell, but he cared for his players.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did.
He cared a lot for his players. Like, he helped his players out a lot. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Tony Parker and fucking Tim Duncan, them guys, they talk about him like he's,
Ginobili.
He's the best guy ever. Ginobili, too. Yeah, that fucking Tony Parker. Yeah, man, I was so pissed. I was so pissed, dog. I was pissed. I wanted him to go anywhere but Dallas. Anywhere but Dallas. But now think about this here. They're going to get him. They already got AD. They already got Kyrie. They already got the two tall guys. Blake. Was it Gafford? Mm-hmm. And I thought they were going to be better than what they were this year too. But they got injured, so.
Yeah.
It's like I was just saying right now with injuries, man. Once your team gets injured, once your guys are injured, you're fucked. You ain't going nowhere. You can be the best team in the league, like fucking like the Cavs were. But once your guys start getting hurt, they start dropping, you ain't got no chance.
Essentially,
guys are too good. The league is too good. The teams are too good. If you lose a main guy, a main cog, bro, you're limping in. If you limp and you're limping in, you're limping out.
I'm trying to think of the last time where a power player was injured or something like that, but the team still held it together.
Probably never, dude. I don't think it's ever happened in the entire history of basketball.
Yeah, how do you think that goes in the locker room? Like, you're one of the few elite players that make it in the NBA.
I mean,
but but the one dude is like, that's the guy.
The Celtics lost in the finals to the Lakers. That was when Kevin Garnett got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick Perkins got hurt. I mean, Kobe. I don't know if Kobe. I can't remember if he went down in the playoffs at any time, dude. But no, dude, you can't. I don't think you don't lose a main guy and then you're just boom.
Yeah.
Look at the Warriors right now. They lost Steph. They're fucked. But I mean that's kind of a different thing. But with him, fuck, man, they hold the team together.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? So.
And then even when they're off, their presence draws the attention away from.
And also, this just takes more heat off that fucking guy for trading away Luka Doncic.
I'm telling you, that's why that's the corruption right there.
I think that's why I think he did. They had to break that thing, dude. They had to, because he was gonna get fucking fired. I was also listening to a fucking interview the other day with Mark Cuban.
Okay.
And he was talking about how he gave away his majority stock in the team. He's still a minority owner, and I guess he was talking about when the Luka trade went down, they didn't ask him about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they told him about it, they just told him about it because they were already gonna do it. But Cuban was like, I would have never traded him ever.
Oh yeah,
never, never for anything. I would never have done it.
Nope.
So Dallas, dude. I mean, things are looking good for them. Things are not looking good for my Celtics right now, though. I will tell you that things are not looking good for my Celtics right now.
Yeah,
we're down 3-1. Jason Tatum is gone. We are fucked.
One player.
We're fucked. We are fucked.
That sucks because remember right at the beginning of the NBA
season, he scored 40 fucking points in that game too.
Did he? Dang.
Yeah, dude.
Well, remember I said that if there's one team that can go back to back, it was Boston. This Boston team I thought had it. Yeah. But they're being shut down.
They are, dude. They're getting ass beat. They are getting ass beat. It's not working out too. It's not looking too. The sky's not looking green for me anymore, bud.
What color is it looking?
It's good. It's looking a little blue and a little orange nowadays.
A little gold, a little blue. This Pacers team is fucking hot though.
This Pacers team is hot right now. Yeah, they are. They're actually fun to watch.
Yeah,
they're fun to watch. They're bully. They play tough. They play hard.
Oh, and
there's not one star on that team. Not like a superstar. Mm-hmm. They're like a B squad team.
Yeah,
they're like a very good B squad team, right? There's not one guy that they defer to like everybody else. They don't have the one guy. Yeah. So the way they're playing, everybody's playing the same way. All like no egos, no nothing.
Okay, so
this is like the Titans. This is like, remember the Titans?
Yeah.
This is like that.
They are kind of like underdogish because
they will be underdogs.
Are they? They gotta be a young team.
They are a young team.
Then I mean, fuck. I'm trying to think of the Knicks here.
Yeah.
They have a powerhouse team, right? They do have someone at the helm.
I will give it up to the Knicks though, because they got their team, they got their guys specifically to beat the Celtics. Specifically to beat the Celtics.
I was gonna send you a clip of someone saying that.
They did. They got Cat specifically so that they can beat the Celtics. They got Mikal Bridges specifically so they can beat the fucking Celtics. And it's working.
I was going to send you a clip of someone saying that exact thing, saying the Knicks, when they were building their team, didn't care about playoffs or anything. They wanted to build a team to just beat Boston. That's all they wanted to do, was just build a team to beat Boston.
And I believe they will succeed. You know how many teams win coming back at a 3-1 deficit, bud? I'll tell you.
It's a rare thing.
6%. 6% of teams come back to win.
Why does Mitchell Robinson look like a little chunky in his?
He's a little fat boy. Yeah, he's a weirdo. You know what? Oh yeah, Marshawn's gonna be on that team.
Hey man,
that's true.
He gets a ring, brings it back to Yak.
Dude, he is on that team right now. Yeah. Fucking A.
Well, they have him in the, as in the active roster, but obviously
he's at the end of the bench.
Yeah.
Dude, that is sick. But Tom Thibodeau don't play him. He don't play him because, he only plays 8. He plays the 8-man rotation.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that, you won't see any of these guys.
Well, the problem is also
PJ Tucker's on that team too. Cameron Payne, he plays a little bit.
Well, the big problem also with someone like Marjon is it's playoffs.
Yeah.
And you've been now in this is your third team in a year, less than a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
that'd be crazy if he does go and they win, dude. I'm telling you, dude. I'm jumping on the Knicks. I'm jumping on the Knicks bandwagon if they beat the Celtics. If they beat the Celtics,
no loyalty, man.
New York will be fucking wild. They haven't won the title. They haven't even been this far in the playoffs in like 30 fucking years.
And I'm telling you from watching the Yankees against the Mariners, and this is I've been to various Yankees versus Mariners baseball games. New York fans are the most annoying fan base in professional sports.
Yes, they are.
So in one sense, I like seeing the Knicks.
But Cowboy fans and Niner fans are worse.
Cowboys are pretty bad.
Fucking
and Niner fans.
But
But here's the thing. When New York teams do good, we've said this before.
It's fun.
Viewership is always good, and,
Yeah.
And they have a fun fan base.
Yeah.
But man, obnoxious.
Fucking noxious.
And I was telling Jerry yesterday, I'm walking out of the baseball game. He's got his Yankees shit on. And I was like, dude, there's one thing I noticed about the Yankees fan, man.
They should have left Jerry there.
I was like,
they should have left him there.
They're quiet until they know they fucking they won.
Yeah.
Then they get loud as shit.
Yeah.
And they get stupid loud. But they were quiet. First inning, second inning, quiet.
Oh, really?
Quiet. But the closer it gets to the end, they start turning it up, and I'm just kind of like, fuck, dude.
Fuck.
It's just fucking, it's so obnoxious, dude. It's so obnoxious.
What are they doing?
Because, like, dude, when they know they have the game. They know they had the game. They're just like, oh yeah. All right. Let's go Yankees. There's a guy, let's go. He's trying to rally everyone. And I'm just like, dude, if this game was like a run away, and I was like, dude, they would not have this energy. Yeah. But it's because they knew they had the win.
Yeah.
That is why, and that's why I hate New York like fans sometimes. It's like if the game was close, a little more, then it'd be a little more intense. But if they know the game is in their hands, they will fucking just.
Dallas fans are the absolute fucking worst.
Well,
Knicks fans and New York fans are fucking pieces of shit as well.
That's awful.
Niner fans are fuckheads. They're I hate them.
It's just like bragging about their old trophies. They haven't gotten.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we got fun.
Well,
Joe Montana.
How many Super Bowls do you
Joe
have?
Montana.
How many Super Bowls do you get?
I fucking hate it.
How many Super Bowls have you won in the last 20 years?
But I am also a basketball aficionado.
Yeah.
So I've been watching basketball since I was a youngin. Right?
Excuse me.
I remember old school battles of the Knicks and the Pacers. I want to pull that up. Tell me when was the last time the Knicks and the Pacers went up against each other in the playoffs.
Oh, fuck.
I remember those teams going at it, and I remember the Latrell Sprewells, the fucking Stephon Marbury, the Larry Johnsons, Indiana Pacers had Reggie Miller, the Indiana Pacers were good at the time too.
Yeah.
So they had some battles, dude. I mean, hey, when Reggie fucking told Spike he was choking him out, little bitch, he was gonna fucking choke him. Mm-hmm. That was the Pacers and the Knicks.
They played in 2014. This is just games log. Playoff games.
Pacers win. So they played last year. Okay.
Yeah.
Last year in the playoffs.
But lower seeds, though, correct?
Yes. No, the Pacers Pacers went to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Pacers made it this far last year. This is This is the farthest that they've made.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they made it farther before.
So they did face off last year, but before that, you're correct. Before that, 2013. Looks like.
Wait, go back up a little bit. Is that a 7-game series right there, or what is that? Because I think they did go. Did they go 7 games?
It looks like it. Yeah.
42 to 48.
Yeah, 7-game series.
Yeah. So those are all from. Yeah, they went to the 7-game series last year. I do remember that, but the team wasn't the same as it is right now. They had Julius Randle and shit over there last year.
Win. Dude, this is a fun series to watch. Look at that.
Yeah.
Win, then
Dude,
2,
oh, yeah.
and then 1.
No, yeah. When these two teams play together, man, it's fucking great. It's good. So the last time before that?
In 2013.
Oh, yeah.
So you were correct on there being a huge gap. And it doesn't show anything. Oh, yeah, it does. Before that, 2000. So before that, 2013.
Well, they played each other 22 times, 26 times, I would say at the top. It was
22 times
all
in playoffs.
time, 48 times all time.
The Pacers right now
Playoff
have 26 wins over the Knicks 22.
Okay.
Dude, there's so many basketball stats. It's crazy this site exists.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've been to this side a few times.
Land of basketball.
Yeah. But look at over here. This is these are. It goes back and forth, huh?
Yeah, it looks like they've had good series back and forth that year.
This is 1994, 1995. Yeah, dude. Yeah, those were. I remember those. Yeah. I remember those, man. They would go back and forth with each other like every year.
Yeah, the only one that wasn't so much was the first time they met in 1993, or at least the first time.
That was the first time. Okay.
On this site, at least.
Overtime wins in there too. Overtime. I mean.
Yeah, it looks like they've always kind of. Had great
series. So me being a guy that has seen this in the past, I'm like, this is cool. Yeah. I want to see it again. But the difference is they're going to be playing to get to the fucking finals. Yeah. So the stakes are high. The stakes are high. You know what I mean? And if I think about both teams, man, that's going to be a fun series. No lie, that's going to be a fun series. It'll be better than Minnesota's going to win. Minnesota's going to beat Golden State. So it'll be.
I am excited for that.
I also do like that we could have like a new champion this year, a new champ, like a champ that hasn't been the champ in the last 20 years, dude.
Yeah.
So actually, can you type this in there? When was the last time the Pacers? I don't think the Pacers ever won a title.
I don't think so.
Go to the Indiana Pacers. Yeah. See if they've how many championships did they have. I know the Knicks have way back in the day though. Indiana Pacers. I don't think they have any.
3.
Oh, they have 3. Okay.
Oh, but let's see. 1976.
70s. Okay, back in the 70s.
1969.
Damn.
Let's see here. Is there a way to? I always see if there's a quick.
Yeah, they got like little tabs at the top, no?
They usually do, but I think it's because it's half page. Oh, here we go. Maybe.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Drafts, nope.
So they haven't been there since the 70s.
Okay.
Do the Knicks.
Wow, how many? Knicks. Oh, Knicks.
Just do Knicks championships. Yeah.
Oh.
2.
They have to have more than 2. Knickerbockers. You gotta be careful when you say that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Right here on it's showing 2. I swear they'd have more than 2. You would think.
How many? Hit that little down arrow right there. How many times have the Knicks won a championship? Right there. Down. Hit that little arrow. Yeah. 2. Yep. So those were in the 70s as well.
Yeah.
And then do the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't think Minnesota Timberwolves have none. I know that.
No, they don't have any.
100% they have none.
Nope.
Minnesota.
Only the Lakers. No, I'm telling you they have.
You
none.
already found it?
Yeah, no, dude, you're right. They don't have any. We'll look it up. But how many Timberwolves? Oh, championship. I don't know. I typed it all fucked up. 0. Because they were Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, the Thunder have never won either, if you don't count them as the Sonics.
Technically, they've won.
If you don't count them as the Sonics, they haven't.
Yeah. I saw another Gary Payton interview where he said, "Nah, I'm not retiring."
Nope. Yep.
I gotta watch it every time.
Also, they gotta get through the Denver Nuggets. What's the score in that game?
Denver Nuggets. I think the game's in halftime.
Ooh, it's halftime.
So I gotta look it up here.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, I knew it was getting close to halftime. 56-54 in favor of the Nuggets.
Oh shit! Points. Okay, see, I do believe though the Nuggets could still win it all, and that would be insane.
If someone gives Joker a little coffee, maybe
it'd be insane.
I don't know if he believes in stimulants.
And the thing with Denver is the elevation, the altitude that helps them in there. That helps them.
Does it? Oh, I can see it. Yeah, that's a big thing.
That helps them. That helps them. Yeah.
in any sport. That's the whole advantage of playing in Mexico City with Mexico's that high elevation and the poor air quality there too. That's why you see all the football players on the sideline with little. And they can't eat any of the meat because it has steroids.
Oh, yep.
Because they beef up the cows down there. So delicious, though. The tacos are so fucking good.
That's what happened to Canelo when he got his piss test fucking failed. What was it, Viagra? Was it Viagra?
I can't remember.
It's
It's been a minute since I've heard Canelo cuss. I have to look up a little Canelo cussing video.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Look this up. When does the NFL schedule be released?
Time and dates, how to watch, see. NFL let's see.
Announced. That's international. They announced the international games.
Oh, they're just. Wait, so they're like teasing when they're gonna like announce the games too?
International games.
These guys not
on the
want to
NFL Network. Wait, no, this is okay. So they're going to Dublin. They're going to Spain.
London.
Oh no, Berlin, London, and whatever this guy's standing in front of.
Is that what he's saying? Is that where they're going? Vikings.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so Ireland.
I'm not sure. Whatever. Allow. Dublin, Ireland. The Vikings versus Pittsburgh Steelers. Croke Park.
There's a haunted school over there, right there. I watched them.
Are they? Yeah, the Vikings are taking.
The Vikings go twice.
I guess.
Or what was is that? They go back.
Week 5.
Was that the Vikings up here too?
Week 4. So they're spending a week in over there. September 28th.
Steelers.
A week later.
Vikings,
October
Browns.
5th.
This is London.
They're playing again in Tottenham Stadium in London,
Who
UK.
picks the teams? Who picks the teams to go overseas? Why do they pick like the shit teams?
I don't know. Week 6, same. So they're going to be 2 London games.
Oh, okay.
Denver Broncos take on the New York Jets.
Denver and the Jets.
Week 7, a week later, the Rams and Jaguars travel. But I mean, that's because
the Jags always go.
Tony Khan and Shad Khan, they got ties.
No, the Jaguars, they always go.
Well, because they have ties to the Premier League.
Okay.
I think Tony Khan and Shad Khan, and that's more AEW stuff. I don't want to talk about.
I don't know if you know this. Oh wait, there's more. Okay.
Yeah, Atlanta Falcons week 10, and the Colts are playing in Berlin, Germany.
Nazi Germany.
Yep. Not anymore.
Dolphins.
The Dolphins Commanders in. They're going to Spain. Español. España.
Oh, Madrid. Okay.
Yeah, they're going to Madrid.
Dolphins, Commanders. Okay, that'd be a good one. Okay.
And that's going to be it, though.
All right, dude.
Oh, what's homeboy retired?
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr retired.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I lit a candle. I lit a candle. I cannot believe it.
Hey, you have a good retirement, Derek Carr. What about that schedule release? Give me that guy. What is that? Give me the middle one, Yahoo Sports one. Hit the Yahoo Sports one. When is Aaron Rodgers going to retire? Where's Aaron Rodgers going? How come no one's talking about Aaron Rodgers anymore?
Hey, he's taking it easy right now.
All right, keep going.
NFL schedule release live updates ahead of Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So
That's tomorrow? No way.
Home and away opponents have been set for the 2025 seasons.
Oh, the home and away opponents have been set. I want to see that. What is that?
Where?
The home and away. Wait.
Oh no, those have been announced. People know those.
Oh, who are we playing? What division are we playing?
Let's see.
I know that they're out, but I don't know what division we're playing.
Seahawks.
Schedule.
2025 schedule. So, I know because they put those up quick. They put the calendar stuff up quick.
Future opponents. There you go, right there. Future opponent for 2025. Hit that.
You always spot the super quick. Was it over there? Where? Down?
No, I'm top one.
Future opponents.
For
that's on the official Seahawks
That's on the website. So this is going to tell us who we're playing. But not the dates.
I'll share this here. That way people can see.
Okay, yes. All the Hawks fans that are in the chat.
Yeah.
All the Hawks fans that are in the chat here. Okay, here we go. Oh,
Jesus
come
Christ.
on. Okay, so
home opponents. So here we go. I think this is it. Right?
That's our division. That's the AFC South.
So we'll be taking on the Bucks, Vikings, Texans, Colts, Saints, Rams.
AFC South, yeah? Because Tampa Bay, New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
No
notification.
Falcons. No, they're in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, those are all NFCs. Okay, AFC teams. Blah, blah. Okay, Texans are AFC. Colts are AFC. Titans are AFC. Where's the other one? Jaguars? No, Jaguars are
Panthers?
Yeah, Jaguars are AFC.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dolphins.
are they? Yeah, Jaguars are AFC.
Ooh, and the Steelers.
Oh, we play the Steelers too. Away. So that would be then. That's the AFC South. Yeah, am I right?
I think so.
We have to look at the divisions now to make sure. I think it is AFC South.
AFC South. The American. That's not these guys.
AFC South. There it is.
There's AFC North. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
AFC South.
Yep.
Texans, Colts, Jaguars, Titans. Okay. We
But-
should be able to
but
fucking have a good record this year, dude. Playing that division.
That's just, yeah, sure.
Shit. Titans. Oh, that means Tyler Lockett's going to come back to Seattle. We're playing the Titans. Is that a home game or is that an away team? Go to that one.
Well, I gotta,
Ooh. Home. Oh, no. We're going over there. Oh, that's too bad. But
Yeah,
nice
it'd be
to have
nice for
Tyler
them,
Lockett
yep.
to come back up here. That'd have been dope.
Let's see here. All right, stop sharing.
That'd have been sick. So that's cool. That's cool. So they're gonna announce the dates here pretty soon, huh?
I guess they said that thing said Wednesday.
We should have
Tomorrow?
a good. We should then. That's cool. We should have a good. We should have a good. Good record this year, man. We might be able to make the playoffs this year.
Yeah. Dude, this is still bugging me.
Dude, I saw some stupid fucking thing. Oh, I saw some stupid.
Tomorrow, Wednesday, May 14th.
Oh yeah. You know how
You
this
want to do a
whole-
live?
You know how this? Oh, you want to do a live?
No, I
live.
don't.
Live schedule drop.
I do not.
Hey, it'll take 5 minutes.
Should just get on our phones. Oh shit.
I believe WNBA is going now too, man. I don't know if you're gonna get into any WNBA.
I know it's starting. Maybe.
I think they already started it. I think they're doing
Yeah.
preseason. Dude, Caitlin Clark is selling out arenas left and right.
I'm willing to watch
They're making
maybe
some money.
as the league catches momentum. I'm gonna start watching.
I'm gonna watch my girl Paige because she's fine. I want to watch some Paige Beckers. What else you got?
I don't have
Anything else?
No.
Did we cover it all? We talked a tiny bit of football.
Too much.
Too much.
Yeah, a little too much football.
Hey, if you think about it, and draft day is right around the corner, buddy. Fantasy draft is right around the corner.
Is it Max.com or is it HBO Max? Yeah. Draft day for what?
Fantasy for fantasy.
Yeah, right around the corner.
How many teams you gonna get into this year?
Fuck, dude, I want to think about it. Probably being 5.
Damn.
I'm gonna try and get out of the
That's too
Ballers
many,
League.
dude. That is too many.
I'm gonna try and hot potato and they're like, hey, dude, you really want to earn some money? Go in this league right here. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
I got nothing else.
Got nothing else?
Yeah, I got nothing.
I got nothing else. We didn't even do a sheet. We didn't do nothing, so
Nah.
covered them all for the most part.
Dude, it just feels like it's been a long time and I feel rusty for some weird reason, even though we just did one not too long ago.
It is kind of, huh?
But anyway, all right, that's all we got. That's all we got. We got time.
Let me hold on. Let me
Oh.
look at my screenshots because sometimes I screenshot stuff, and I'm like,
I was gonna say we got time to relax and watch the game, but
and I'm like, maybe hold on. Nope, that was Bill Belichick. Nope, Nico.
I did get to
Stupid
see
Nico.
McDaniel. He threw the first pitch.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yesterday at Star Wars night at the Mariners game.
Oh, so here's a cool one. Michael Jordan's gonna go do some NBA commentary stuff coming up, man. I don't know if you're not too interested in that, but
Maybe, but
Michael Jordan though,
would-
he never does commentary. He's always been a league owner, so he's never been able to do any kind of.
he doesn't own a team anymore.
He doesn't anymore. No, we got rid of the Charlotte.
Well, now okay, so
Charlotte
I'm
team, the
willing
Hornets?
to listen to Michael Jordan if they let him loose.
If they let him be himself.
Yeah,
That's the thing because he
Michael
is
Jordan,
an asshole.
Yeah, Michael Jordan unhinged.
He is an asshole.
He's gonna saying all kinds of shit,
Uh-huh.
and I'm ready for that
Dude,
because he
yeah.
already talks shit about his kids.
Dude,
so
yeah.
he's gonna like imagine he's gonna talk shit about these players.
Dude,
he doesn't give a shit about. I'm in. Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Unhinged.
somebody signed him. Look at it. Look that up real quick. I want to see. Yeah, look that up. Look that up. He's gonna either be doing kind of like Tom Brady does for the NFL, but I don't think it's gonna be that extensive. Like I think they're getting ready for him to do because Inside the NBA is moving to ESPN, so I think they're thinking about like maybe doing another show, another basketball show.
Okay.
Pull that in. What is that?
NBC's
Will be
NBC's
an NBA commentator.
NBC special contributor to NBC.
So what does that mean?
It says he's a special contributor to
NBC's coverage of the NBA.
Yeah. So NBC is trying to get viewership.
That's going to be so crazy to see Michael Jordan even talk about basketball, dude, because he has always been a bitch about it. He's always been like, I'm too good. I'm too good. I don't need to talk to anybody about basketball. I'm way too good. So.
I'm here for it.
Does it say what he's going to be doing?
It just says right here on Yahoo says special contributor. So he might be doing the halftime. He might be doing special line like, "Hey, Jordan,
I can't even see him with a microphone in his fucking hand and being like, "Oh yeah, hey."
I can see him with a drink in his hand
and a cigar.
Yeah, and then
with a smoke.
Yeah, and then give him a microphone after he's had a few cocktails.
See, I don't know. Revives its NBA coverage.
NBC's trying to get the viewership. They got Tom Brady.
I'm so excited to see
the NBA back on NBC. His publicist might have said that.
Shit.
The NBA on NBC was a meaningful part of my career. I'm excited to be a special contributor to the project.
Does that mean just money?
I don't know. Fans.
What is he gonna do? Commercials?
So he's gonna be involved somehow, but I don't think he's gonna do commentary. They involved somehow, but they gotta throw his ass on TV. Like you can't just say this and not have a microphone in his face and talk shit about LeBron James.
I know.
So, I see it coming.
Oh fuck. Well, let's watch the game.
Yeah, let's watch the game. Thank you guys for watching.
Go get something to eat.
People were in how'd you know I did that? How'd you know I'm always hungry? All right, we're gonna get something to eat. Main show starts in a little bit.
Let's do it.
Dude, we lost our viewers because of our inconsistency. I swear we'll be consistent again.
Wait, did we?
Yeah, we didn't have too many. We had people, not too much interaction.
We had 9. That was 9.